temperatures in science are measured in and reported in the Celsius units. In the United States, every temperature is reported in Fahrenheit because the United States goes by the standard units. The coldest temperature possible is negative 273.15 degrees Celsius. To avoid going into the negative, scientists created a Kelvin scale and said that at absolute 0 Kelvin, that is the coldest temperature. So that brings us up to this equation that Kelvin is equal to Celsius plus 273. So since negative 273 is your lowest, coldest, 0 Kelvin is also your absolute 0 coldest temperature. In science, Celsius and Kelvin is used the most, but in real life in the United States, Fahrenheit is what you see most often. A patient with hypothermia has a temperature of 106 degrees Fahrenheit. What does this read on a Kelvin scale? So given 106 degrees Fahrenheit, want Kelvin. Okay, so I know I have, right off the bat, I'm just going to figure out what equations I have. So for Kelvin, I know that Kelvin can be found by degrees Celsius plus 273.15. Well, I'm given Fahrenheit, not Celsius, so that means that I need to go to Celsius from my Fahrenheit and use the other equation. So this is my step 1, and this is my step 2. So you just plug it in. You have your 106 minus 32 divided by 1.8, which gives you 41.111 degrees Celsius. Since degrees Celsius is not even part of the question, you do not have to worry about significant figures, and then you just go to Kelvin. So you can just add 273.15 here, and your answer comes out to be 314.26 Kelvin. Now you're at your answer, so you look at significant figures. You're only given one value in the question, which is in 3 significant figures. So then your answer is 314 Kelvin. So if you'd asked for Celsius, you wouldn't have needed to go to Kelvin because you have a direct equation, conversion factor from one to the other. But since it was asked to go to Kelvin from Fahrenheit, Celsius was the middle. The way that I determined that is I just knew that there's only one way for me to get to Kelvin, and that is adding 273.15 to Celsius. Then I determined, well, since I'm not in Celsius, I have to first go to Celsius from Fahrenheit.